Arrivo, Giorgio, arrivo. Finisco dopo di sistemare la cucina.
Io è tranquillo. Sì, pupa, per quando vuoi.
Mi lavo le mani e arrivo amore, aspetta.
Dai, vai dalla mamma, Jordi, vai dalla mamma.
Ma si può essere arrabbiati così? Si può essere arrabbiati così?
Dai, ragazzi.
Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a very loud and a very sold-out Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25. Here we go. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll manage only a couple here up to about the 27.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
11.
Again, it's Jones. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Here we go.
An inside give to Jones. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And now they will throw it with Burrow.
Hey.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag
ecco.
coming in late. That might be
No, non ce l'ho con te, pupa, tranquilla.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle, Jones. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
11 mighty.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Burrow will throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Julian Blackmon in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. The give is to Jones.
Chi è quello lì che è arrivato come mi ha tirato un pugno praticamente?
That was well played there defensively. defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
12, 12, 12.
Now Burrow.
No, cazzo, era perfetto questo.
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. McPherson's kick is good. Every possession in the postseason
va bene, dai. Ci sta dopo aver preso il sack. Peccato non aver convertito.
And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it.
Here we go. Ultra.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Ritter. He's got White here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 4 catches for him in the wild card win a week ago, and he's got his first here, and it's a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Ready.
Warren will try the right side. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41. Ritter. It's grabbed over the middle by White. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris, 36 yards. And the Steelers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. So that a very nice looking touchdown run.
And on his first carry of the game as well. And you remember, Brandon, we talked to him yesterday, and he thought he was going to have a big game. He thought everything aligned perfectly. He liked what the defense was presenting, and he really liked what he was getting from his blockers.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Here we go.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun to give to Jones. Down the numbers. There he goes. Well, he's loose down the left sideline. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. 73 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now it's Burrow. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Give to Jones.
Che cazzo. Cos'era sto? Ah, un altro blitz.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on
Capito.
1st down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, Burrow. Looking left side of, he's got a man.
Tutti coperti.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Ma che bravo Barro, tutti coperti ma lui trova lo spazio così. Così cacchio gioco, così.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the coordinator, and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. Third down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's
Andiamo, Jamal.
Chase, the 11-yard touchdown. And the Bengals
Gran risposta
have
questa.
taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Tac.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Ritter now.
Bello.
Complete. It's Wagner.
Bello.
Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Well, there wasn't much of a window there. Charles had to deal with a couple of defenders, but able to find his big tight end.
And partner, we know double coverage is a challenge for any player to try to defeat. But maybe it's a little easier if you're one of those big tight ends because you have a size advantage on just about anyone trying to cover you, and you use your body to create some space.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Rasul il comandante, quasi mi facevi la giocata, se me la facevi. Cosa non veniva giù qui a casa, cosa non veniva giù qui, Rasul.
They were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
On 2nd down, Ritter.
Bravo, chi era? Grande Hill che gli hai fatto perdere il pallone all'ultimo, grandissimo. Così ti voglio. E adesso lì.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Ritter back to throw.
David Bowie! E andiamo. Come un touchdown questo, David Bowie.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Fielded at the 20. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
On 1, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Here we go, here we go.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 1. This is Jones. Not enough there for first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. CD, put on your OC cap here. What do you do? 2nd and 1, you get stuffed. Now 3rd and 1.
You know, in the old days, I would have said we're going to line up and we're going to run the same darn play and we're going to get it right. But nowadays, as tough as defenses are, I want some mobility. I want some movement, putting the ball in the hands of my quarterback and giving him a run-pass option.
Here we go.
A yard, all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Bravo, Carletto.
They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Mamma mia.
And did they keep it? They did.
Che punt, ragazzi.
Close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
Che punt, ragazzi.
But he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And a bit of a daunting task here for this offense as they'll start out at the 1-yard line.
I guess you could easily say there's a whole lot of real estate in front of them if they want to achieve their goal, which is get to the other end zone.
Yeah, 99 yards to go if they want to do just that. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right over the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Looking to throw it here. Ritter eluding the pressure right.
No.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Ritter with another throw on 2nd down.
Ma no, prendilo.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. To the air again, it's Ritter. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Hey.
And the Bengals grab it.
E andiamo! Grande Murphy e grande Wilson che la recupera.
12-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
First down. Here's Burrow. Flushed out right.
E andiamo Joe! E andiamo Joe!
Joe Burrow, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Who they? Who they?
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner.
Che me lo sentivo che se arrivava una cosa del genere.
Really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to him. Get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Ready, set.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Ritter will set up to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Wagner. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Hey, hold you.
In motion right is Austin. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
Now they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
Ready?
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And maybe the wrong read there. As
Jordan Battle.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting and waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized, and down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Here's 3rd and 7. Back to throw, Ritter.
E andiamo Murphy, che partita che stai facendo Murphy? Che partita Murphy che stai facendo?
That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
On fourth down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Fights him off. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
78 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow, flush to his right. Short throw to Smith. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow escaping the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind.
Bravo, chi è questo? Ma l'ha fatto a mano, bravissimo.
Winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
Here we go.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Jones. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. McPherson's kick is good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional round. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Second down throw coming for Ritter. Got his man, it's Warren.
Fermalo prima, quanto ti sei fatto prendere 50 yard.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Third and short, Ritter. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Palle, questi tight end a draghe così.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit. And that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
On first down, Ritter. That's caught. It's Austin left side. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 49-yard line.
Down. Drill 52.
Harris running straight
Dai,
ahead.
fermalo lì, fermalo lì, fermalo lì.
Just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Ritter.
No.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Some coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Ritter to throw it.
Sì, andiamo ragazzi. Come arrivava Murphy di nuovo? Che partita che sta facendo Murphy. Murphy che partita che sta facendo.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They will throw on first down with Burrow.
No! Porca miseria. Cacchio, avevo letto l'aggressivo, mi sono fatto fregare. Cacchio, poi lì pensavo che arrivasse la pressione. Troppo in fretta, ho sbagliato. Bravo lui. Dai. Questa la facciamo meglio.
They turn to Harris to begin the drive.
Right.
Past the 40 to the 41, second down.
Che idiota. Dai, non pensiamoci, andiamo avanti. Dobbiamo essere più forti di pensare al passato. Gli stupidi pensano al passato, gli intelligenti imparano.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw.
Andiamo! Dai che siamo lì, dai che siamo lì, dai che siamo lì, cazzo. Dai.
To create more time for him to throw it, or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. Ritter throwing on 3rd down.
Fermo lì.
He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Che è successo? Allora, fammi vedere. Sì.
The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team.
17 va benissimo, che vuoi ancora?
At the 17-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus
Ma
on.
porca miseria, ma c'era... Cacchio, c'era uno spazio incredibile, non siamo riusciti a beccarlo, porca miseria.
And now it's time to rebound, and the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
Second and 7 from the 20.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12.
They'll go again to Jones. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Jones. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Ma siete fuori di testa, mi fate prendere... Cazzo, che spavento.
The Bengals bring out their punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. Here's Austin. That'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. The defensive line made pretty easy work of the offensive line that time.
And people get tired of the cliche that the battle is won in the trenches. But it's a cliche because it's true. And how about the battle right there? One on the edge, and the ball carrier did not benefit.
Ritter now on 2nd down. Over the middle, complete. It's Wagner. And he'll be
Che palle sto tight end di merda, guarda che rompi palle.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. He gets it complete to Harris. Down the right sideline. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That one goes for 36 yards.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Out of the gun, here's Ritter. And that nearly their first pick of the game.
Porca troia, guarda.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Running left, it's Warren.
Ma ferma, è prima. Ma figa, ma dai.
Jalen Warren, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have got it back to within a score.
Vabbè.
Extra point put through by
Ci sta.
Boswell. And the lead will shrink to 6.
D'altronde abbiamo fatto un intercetto. Un 3 out, è giusto così.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come
Quasi
out of the end
fumble
zone
lì.
is going to cost him 5 yards
Un
as he's
fumble,
taken
poi
down right at the 20.
ho dovuto riprendere io.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Now Burrow on first down. Short throw to Smith. So no gain on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now it's Burrow. Goes right back to Smith again. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Just get it in the pocket. Come on, race it.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Dai! Avevo lanciato!
Cameron Hayward, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Now Austin. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started. Out to his left. And that's caught inside the 30.
That could very well be a defining play in this
niente,
game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Austin is there and brings in another one. So nothing doing there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
All right, partner, I wasn't good enough to get this done, but I played with plenty of guys who did. When they spotted wide receiver screen and they got to the football fast and blew the whole thing up, the same result as we just saw usually happened. No gain.
Ritter from the gun. Steps away to his left. They'll end up getting
Dai.
out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He didn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Ritter.
Ma guarda te che l'ha convertito così.
He will have a Steelers 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds
trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Ritter now. He finds his man. Oh, no,
Ma non ci credo. Io fa.
so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one. And the
Scusa, ma l'ho
best part,
toccata io.
because it went out of
No, l'ha
bounds, they
toccata lui.
retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Ritter back to throw.
E l'ha tenuta. Porca troia, guarda.
Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jalen Warren with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. The throw over the middle taken in. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target. And that's how he'll show the defense.
And he goes out right around the 39. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
Here we go. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Burrow going to get this out to Chase. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
chase. That's caught again. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They'll run it with Jones. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 115 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. And that's out quickly to Chase. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Third down, trying to get a little bit closer. From here, the field goal would be 55 yards. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And he is going to have a Bengals first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here we go, here we go.
Now 2nd and 3. Again, it's Jones. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
12, 12, 12. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
An inside give to Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and a yard.
11 MT, paint. 11 MT, paint.
Running right, Jones. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a first down in field goal range already. of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Up the middle, Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Here comes 2nd down. Throwing, Burrow. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. 3rd down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go.
They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6.
11. Stop.
Now Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Ritter. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Wagner. And he's out of bounds, so give him about 9 as that stops the clock.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
Here's 2nd down. Ritter wants to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Sheds off the tackle. And he's going to have a 1st down, but he's tackled inbounds up near midfield. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Well, this offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. This is 1st and 10. Now Ritter. Flushed out right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Ritter.
Che palle! Che palle!
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as to understand where they are in the field?
Che palle! Che coglioni che sono!
Here's 1st and 10. A final shot now for Ritter. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. We've seen some long field goals to win games, and they've got to give their kicker a chance here. So on now for the field goal try, Chris Boswell. This to book a trip to the AFC title game. And the kick is good. He puts it through, and they are moving on to the AFC Championship game. The Steelers going to survive and advance as we say so long, everybody.